graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Alrighty, hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very, very fantastic day. Sorry we got off to a little bit of a late start. I thought that they said that they were going to start at 2:05, but it is a 2 o'clock start. They actually started right before 2 o'clock, which is really weird. All right, hopefully you're all doing well. All right, so Bryson Stott just struck out swinging, and Rioan Rojas got on with a single, and so Brandon Marsh is up to bat, and the first pitch he takes it right down Broadway for strike one. So Marsh is up to bat now. Stott struck out swinging, and Rojas, as we mentioned before, got on with a single. Marsh just looked at the changeup, and it was right down the middle for strike one. Bowman's batting in the cleanup spot. Then you got Clemens over at first. Castro out in left. Henry is catching behind the plate. Cal Stevenson is out in right field. And Lantigua is over at shortstop. The 0-1 pitch, and that's outside for ball one. And the next pitch, and, well, there's a ground ball hit over towards second base. The flip over to shortstop, there's one. And the throw over to first, there's two. A 4-6-3 double play, and that is what ends the first inning. Okay. Great. All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take a very, very quick step off. I will be right back. All right, here we go. So we are going through the bottom of the first now. Matt Wallner's up to bat. It'll be Wallner, Correa, Buxton, Larnach, and then you got Royce Lewis over at third base. And that is Will Castro, who's over at second base. Willie Castro, that is, who's 27 years old. Ty France is over at first. And then Christian Vasquez is catching behind the plate. And Harrison Bader is batting in the 9 spot. The pitch, and there's a fly ball hit out over towards right field, and that is going to go all the way over towards the wall. And so Matt Wallner gets on with a double. on the very first pitch. And Carlos Correa is coming up to bat. Seth Johnson's the guy that's on the mound for the Philadelphia Phillies. Johnson just allowed a double. He's 26 years old. Was taken by the Phillies in that trade when they got rid of, I think it was Gregory Soto. First pitch, and that is outside for a ball. And the second pitch, that's in there for a strike. So it's 1 strike to Carlos Correa, the former Houston Astro. Phillies defensively, they got Henry catching behind the plate. They got Clemens out at first, Stotts at second, Bohms at third, and Lantigua is over at shortstop. Next pitch on the way, swing and a miss. So the count is now 1-2. I don't think today's game is on TV. I don't think it is. Next pitch, and there is a foul ball hit over towards the first base side. First baseman Clemens says he has it, and he'll make the catch. And there is out number 1. All right. Maybe we should extend this. Let's do this. Okay. Let's go here. Yeah, I guess it's not on TV today. It's weird. Byron Buxton's going to get a crack at it. Buxton takes the first pitch way outside for ball 1. And the count is 1-0. Twitter's like not working today for me for some reason either. I don't know if that's going on for you guys too or what. 1-0 and there's a foul ball. That one goes out of play. What we could do is we could do this. Okay, we'll have the strike zone up here. Two balls, 2 strikes to Byron Buxton. We'll put game day up on here. Buxton in the batter's box. And the next pitch he takes is down and away for ball 3. Guy that's on the mound, mentioned before that it's Seth Johnson. And the next pitch, and Buxton gets on with a walk. So Johnson not really looking too good so far. Vertical stream didn't start. Okay, I can't do anything about it. Something's going on with that, so whatever. They're not even showing the game today anyways. Larnack is up to bat, and the pitch, he takes it for a strike. Is it a vertical stream that's on the regular stream? Because if that's the case, then I care. Let's go. Let's see. No. Okay. 7 likes. Let's hit those thumbs up buttons. Next pitch from Johnson. Swing and a miss. Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, I got you. I don't understand why this is not loading. Posts like aren't loading for me today. All right, good. 0-2 pitch, and it's a foul ball, or I should say a changeup. It's hit in play, they say. And Buxton or Larnack flies out to right. It's a gloomy day here in Central Florida. Is the game on TV? If not, like we'll just scoreboard to watch, but I don't see it on MLB Network. I don't see it on MLB.com. Nothing. Twitter has been messy most of the day. Has it? Very good. It's not just me. Lewis will fly out to right field. Cal Stevenson does get under it. He'll make the catch. And the side is retired. So the Twins strand 2 base runners. And we head to the second inning. No score. Okay. So Castro, let's just go back to this lineup stuff here. Castro, Henry, Cal, Lantigua, and that's it. Yeah, been up and down. Huh. It's weird. And then we'll do Wallner. Right, it's Matt Wallner, Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton. Only audio's available. That's what I thought. It's not even on MLB Film Room, which is kind of weird. Willie Castro, Ty France, Vasquez, and Bader. And Pablo Lopez is pitching for the Minnesota Twins. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. We appreciate you guys so much for being on here. I just have the starting lamps as a video. It's weird. I don't know why they don't air these games. It's really odd. It's so odd. We're in the top of the second. Alec Bohm is going to lead things off. He's had a very, very hot spring training so far. Has been doing some very, very good things. So Bohm is up to bat. Twins are 6-6 during spring training so far. Philadelphia, they are 6-8. First pitch, and that is taken for a called strike, just at the kneecaps. The second pitch is a sweeper. That's also at the kneecaps for strike 2. So he goes with a 95-mile-per-hour fastball, and then decides to go with a sweeper as well. No balls, 2 strikes, and the 0-2, and that's a foul. Say it was foul, but was it a foul tip into the glove? It was a foul ball. They don't have like a different color to like mark it. It's weird. What's up, Eric? How are you, my friend? Cody Clemens waits in the on-deck circle. Bohm lifetime against Lopez, 2 for 13. The pitch. Here it is. There's a single out to right field for Alec Bohm. Continues to hit. And that is the second hit of the day for the Phils. Good morning, VFM. Yeah, so just wanted to let you guys know, the game is not on TV today. It is not on stream. So we're just scoreboard watching. So if I'm not really as descriptive as I usually am, it's because we're blind. The first pitch, and that's at the kneecaps for strike 1. And it might not sound like it, you know, if you're just tuning in, it might not sound like it, but bear with me. There's going to be delays because we can't see what's going on, and it takes time for them to report what's actually going on. No runs in the first inning. What else is new, John? 0-1, and that's outside for ball 2. Or ball 1, that is. The 1-1. It's a called strike. It's a changeup. And that'll make the count 1-2. Gotta tell you, he's locating his pitches really well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Way inside and low. So it's Cody Clemens up to bat. Son of Roger Clemens. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch. And another foul ball. Already 5 pitches in this at-bat. He's gone 4-seamer, changeup, and sweeper. Seth Johnson's pitching for the Phillies today. Tomorrow, guess who's pitching for the Phillies? Mick Abel. So we'll finally get to see Mick Abel pitch. This is according to MLB.com. The 2-2 pitch. They say that it's a changeup that was hit in play. I don't like how they do that. There's like a delay. And Clemens flies out to left field. Wow. Oh, wow, finally. I know, right? So they just said that Clemens flied out to left. And Rodolfo Castro's coming up. I hope I see Skeens next Tuesday, says Denbrew. Yeah. The pitch to Castro. And that's a called strike. So if people ask, you know, is the game on TV or like whatever, you know, if I don't answer it, please somebody do me a solid and just tell them, no, it's not on TV. 0-1. That's outside for ball 1. Milton Williams is signing with the Patriots. Just got that report. Great. So, bye-bye Milton Williams. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. JJ, how was your evening last night? Well, if you tuned in to the Sixers game, you probably would have saw how my evening was. Denbrew heard the little rage. Wasn't really rage, but it was anger. It's on Secret JJ TV. 1-2 pitch. That's inside and low. And the count is now 2-2. The windup and the pitch. And there's a single over towards right field. Wallner will play it on a bounce, and Bohm does go over to second base. And so there's runners now over at first and second. As Rodolfo Castro does get on. And still 1 out. How was your evening, though, John? We were raging with those Sixers. Oh, good. You need a punching bag and a bat. You should have heard me. Should have heard me. You can still go back and hear it. But I was pretty angry. Pitch, and there's a foul ball. Henry's up to bat. It's on play-by-play with JJ TV. That's funny. 0-1, and that's inside and low for a ball. Milton's going to New England, David. One, two pitch. And there is a swing and a miss. And 2 gone as Peyton Henry is down on strikes. And Cal Stevenson is coming up with 2 outs. Yeah, I trust Howie Roseman. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm really not. There's a pickoff attempt over at second base. And the runner got back in, I assume. New England, I'm sorry. No. You're good. You're good. David, because you were wrong, I'm putting you in timeout. That's 1 strike. There's a called strike on a curveball. Just kidding, man. It's at the knees for a strike. Phillies have 2 base runners on. Bohm and Castro each got on with a single. 0-1 pitch, and it's a foul ball on a changeup. Oh, what did the Cowboys just do? What did the Cowboys just do? A deal for Dallas. They signed long snapper Trent Sieg to a 3-year, $4.45 million deal that includes $3.1 million guaranteed. Yeah, I agree. I want Mekhi Becton for sure. Gotta keep him. No one puts baby in the corner. Next pitch on the way. And what just happened? They say that it was in play with nobody out. What's going on? Pablo Lopez. That was his, 32nd pitch. There's such a delay. Did we get a run? What's going on? Phillies got a run on an RBI single to left field. And Cal Stevenson advanced over the second base, so it's 1-0 Phils. That took forever. And there will be a mound visit here. Well, that's certainly a good highlight to call. In case you didn't hear, Matt Strahm is dealing with a shoulder issue, and it's unclear if he's going to be ready for opening day. Sam Darnold reached a 3-year, $110.5 million contract with the Seattle Seahawks, including $55 million guaranteed. Wow. The next pitch, and Lantigua gets a base hit on a ground ball back up the middle. 2 runs will score, and it's 3-0 Phils. All right. 3-0. The pitch on the way, and there's a changeup that's taken on the outside corner for a called strike. So Rafael Antigua comes through with a base hit. I wonder what Larry thinks about Sam Darnold going to Seattle for all that money. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. And the 0-2. And that's down for a ball. So Lantigua goes over to second base, and he's in scoring position. So he gets over to second base with a steal. Cowboys signed Jerry Jones to a lifetime $880 million, giving him complete control of everything. Oh, that's very smart, and the NFL must be so happy about that. 1-2, upstairs for ball 2. And now make the count now 2-2. Braves and Rays are on. It's 2-2 there. Astros have a 3-1 lead against the Toronto Blue Jays in the bottom of the 5th. Yankees, they lead at 5-2. That is against the Detroit Tigers. The pitch on the way, and there's another base hit by Bryson Stott on a ground ball hit out to left field. Lantigua scores, and it's 4-0 Philadelphia. They have just been pouring it on against the Minnesota Twins in this inning. $110 million. Can't believe it. All right, so Stott comes through. Phillies have gotten back-to-back-to-back RBI base hits. And it's 4-0 Philadelphia. Milton Williams just agreed to a 4-year, $104 million deal with the New England Patriots. These players are getting a lot of money. So many moves today. Why? Why are there so many moves today? So we have a pitching change as Brady Fagel is going to come on in for Pablo Lopez, and that is going to do it. So the Phillies, they lead at 4-0 thanks to a RBI single, a 2-run single, and another RBI single from Cal Stevenson, Rafael Antigua, and Bryson Stott. And Rojas is up to bat. Sam Darnold is going to get $37.5 million in year 1. I don't know what the Seattle Seahawks are doing. I really don't. Getting rid of Geno and trading him, it doesn't make any sense to me, personally. But there is nothing like NFL free agency, man. Nothing like NFL free agency. Make sure you guys like and make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel as well. And turn on the notification bell icons too. Phillies lead at 4-0 here in the top of the second inning. All right, the pitch to Rojas. He flies out over to Matt Wallner, and that is going to wrap up the inning. Phillies do get 4 runs, though, thanks to an RBI single by Cal Stevenson and Bryson Stott, and then the 2-run single by Rafael Antigua, and the inning is over. They lead at 4-0 against the Twins. Okay. 5 hits allowed in the second by Pablo Lopez, and that's it for his afternoon. Make that 4 singles. Mike Trout traded to the Phillies. See if there's any videos. No, nothing. You're funny, Scott. That's funny. All right, we're in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a fastball at 94.5 miles per hour thrown by Seth Johnson, and it catches the outside corner. Pitch number 2, he decides to go with a breaking ball that's in the dirt, and the count is even at 1 apiece. Johnson's 26 years old. We just got word that Darius Slay is signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bye-bye, Slay. Wow, $10 million? Darius Slay is a Pittsburgh Steeler. Wow. Next pitch on the way, and there's a foul ball. More and more breaking news, man. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch, line drive, caught over at shortstop by Rafael Antigua. And there is out number 1. And Ty France is due up next. So what are we in the bottom of the second? All my gamers here, wishing you all a happy Mario Day, says Falco. What's going on, dude? Can't believe that we lost Darius Slay. I knew it was going to happen, but Steelers are making moves, man. Next pitch, and that's down for a ball. First pitch was actually a called strike, and it was below the knees, but they decided not to challenge it. I don't even know if they have an ABS system. 1-1. That's down in the way again for ball 2. Seth went to J.M. Robinson High School, which is in Concord, North Carolina. That's also the same school that Spencer Boyd went to. He's a NASCAR Cup Series driver. Trying to think of who else went there. Chrissy Wallace, a NASCAR Xfinity Series driver. There's some NASCAR, like former alum. That's wild. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. As the count is now full. The payoff pitch coming up. That's a line drive hit out to right field. Stevenson's there, and he will make the grab for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down, and Christian Vasquez coming on up. Phillies are just like the Eagles were in the first half of their season, not scoring in the first inning. Not scoring in the first. That's true. The question is, though, will the Phillies win a World Series? The pitch. And there's a called strike. at 96 miles per hour. 0-1 delivery. And that's way up high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, we're not able to watch the game today. But just come kick it back with us. We're just chilling, man. The 1-1 pitch. Way outside for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. And Johnson kicks and fires. There's a foul ball. Pom Pom says, any chance for the Twins? Or should I just go back to work? I mean, they got Wallner, Correa, Buxton. You know, they got a lot of their A-team members out there. And they're facing Seth Johnson, who really just has been struggling. 3-2 pitch, and it's a foul ball. This guy's throwing 96 with the fastball. Slider has reached about 86 miles per hour. We are 6 subs away from getting the 4,900, man. Pitch number 7 of the at-bat. It's another foul ball. So Vasquez doing a good job at working up the at-bat here. The 8th pitch. And there's a fly ball hit out over towards left field. Castro is there. He'll make the grab. And the side is retired. An 8-pitch at bat. And Vasquez flies out. But Johnson gets through another 1-2-3 inning. And we head to the top of the 3rd. It's 4-0 Phils. We got another subscriber, man. Let's go. Again, unfortunately, we can't watch the game. But you know what? I'm still rocking it with you guys, man. Thank you all so much for being on here. My name is Jason Joseph, by the way. We go on for Phillies, Eagles, and Sixers games. You know, but we have a lot of fun on here, man. We really do. Today is March 10th. We just got news, another piece of breaking news from the NFL, is that Justin Fields, according to Adam Schefter, just agreed on a 2-year, $40 million contract, and $30 million is guaranteed. So, Eagles lost Darius Slay, and they have a lot of youth. They do. But, so what? So you put Isaiah Rodgers, Quinyon Mitchell, and Cooper DeJean. It's crazy. I forgot to like. Time to put John in the timeout, guys. It's time to time him out. You know what to do, mods. Just kidding. Ugh. Forgot to like, cut it out. From Full House. Ugh. Comes Brandon Marsh to the plate. So Brady Feigl pitched in relief for Pablo Lopez. And the pitch, and that is taken for a ball. It was a curveball that was in the dirt. Game got started a little bit late. They were in a delay. Supposed to start at 1:05. Thank goodness they didn't because I sort of had to rush. I forgot to make my thumbnail last night because I wanted to go to bed after that Sixers rant. Next pitch, and there's a foul ball. Not going to lie, I was kind of happy that the Sixers lost the way that they did because I felt like there was a lot of anger in my chest that I was still able to get out. I'll make it up by liking Sixers games even though I don't watch. Don't do it because don't do it because they stink. They don't deserve any likes. Marshall ground this one over towards the mound. Lopez is going to make a toss over to first, and Ty France is out, and there's out number one. What's up, Brandon? How are you? What's going on, man? Appreciate you for stopping by. Marsh was the only one that didn't even bat in the second inning. The pitch, that's down for a ball. Pablo Lopez is back out there pitching in the third inning. So they took him out. And remember, in spring training, you can do this. They took him out, and then they put him back in. What's up, Catherine? How are you, my friend? You get a bell. And Brandon, you get a bell. And Pom Pom, you get a bell, too. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch is way up high at 96 miles per hour for ball 3. It's unbelievable. 3 balls, no strikes, and Lopez misses the zone. And that thing goes upstairs for ball 4. All right. So Bohm gets on with a 4-pitch walk, and that'll bring up Cody Clemens to bat. So Bohm singled to start off the second inning. And then Cody Clemens flied out to left. He's due up to bat. Oh, John, you're not in. Wait, all right, hold up. All right, I don't get the punchline. You gotta explain it. Explain it. You gotta explain the punchline. Just so that way I know for next time. Pitch on the way, and it's at 96, and it's taken for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery, and that's strike 2. Brian says, man, I really hope we can play complimentary baseball this year. You a Twins fan, my friend? 0-2 pitch. It's in the dirt. So Lopez started off the game, and then it was Fagel who came on in to get out of the jam, and then Lopez came back in for this inning. 1-2 pitch and a foul ball. That makes the count still remain at 1-2. George! Fifth pitch of the at-bat. It's downstairs. F no, come on. I'm in here like, wait, hold up, I missed that. For at least 140 of the 162, I don't say much. Oh, I got you, man. No worries. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. F no, JJ. Well, how would I know? If you don't comment on here, how would I know? You gotta give me some credit there. So Clemens is gonna single on a line drive out to right field. Bohm stops at second, and the Phillies have 2 runners on base. Rodolfo Castro steps up to bat, and the first pitch that nearly hit him Ouch. Or yikes, really is what I had to say. Because in the batter's box, in game day, it showed the pitch, and it looked like it actually hit him, but he probably dodged out of the way. Enjoy this beautiful afternoon, everybody. Go Phils. Yes, sir. 1-1. Pitch is going to come on up. So Clemens just singled. Bohms is over at second base. And the 1-1 pitch is a called strike. What's up, Noah? How are you, my friend? What's going on? Again, the game ain't on TV. It's on play-by-play with JJ Studios. But we just can't see the game. We're having technical difficulties. It's not on TV, though. But it's on here. We just cannot watch the game. Next pitch. That's down and away for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch by Lopez. High and inside for ball 3. Denver says exactly. 3-2 pitch. In the dirt for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Rally time for those Phils. Uncle Billy, what's going on, sir? And a mound visit. A mound visit taken just like that by the pitching coach. Rally time, baby. We have a pitch and change. Pitch and change coming on up. All right. Fagel's going to come back in. Ian Rappaport just said that the Bears are giving Edge Dayo Odeyingbo a deal worth $16 million per year, with $32 million fully guaranteed. Wild. All right, so there is a pitch and change. Phillies have bases loaded. Brady Fagel is going to come back in, and the guy he will face for the Phillies is the catcher, and that is for today, Peyton Henry. I always want to say Patrick Henry. I don't know why. Top of the third, 1 out, and bases are loaded. Just so you guys know, I know that some of y'all, come on here just to tune in for the audio side of things, but don't forget that I do have the scoreboard up on the screen as well, so you can see like who's on and all that sort of stuff and what the score is. Just wanted to remind y'all, because sometimes I don't always say time and score, and I should. But first pitch, and it's a curveball that swung on and missed for strike 1. It was in the dirt. Don't know why Henry went after it. The next pitch is taken in the dirt for ball 2. Or ball 1. I was looking at pitch number 2. Fagel comes set and delivers. It's a foul ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Charge! I don't know why I like that one. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, way up high and inside for ball 2. And so that'll make the count now 2-2. The Jets just landed their big fish as Justin Fields is set to be their starting quarterback for the 2025 season. The pitch, and there's another foul ball. Does position on the scoreboard indicate who is the home team? Oh, yeah. So Phillies are up. Minnesota is down. You can see the top of the third. 1 out. So, yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded. See the bases are highlighted. The B, it says up here, it might be a little bit small, but it says Henry is up to bat. And P stands for pitcher, and that's Fagel. This is from SportsScoresBot.com. The 6th pitch is fouled, and the next pitch is fouled away again. Good at bat here by Henry. It didn't start off so good, but he's working and he's battling and scrapping and clawing. Pitch number 8 of the at-bat. And another foul ball. 4 straight foul balls by Peyton Henry. Castro on first, Clemens on second, and Bohm is over at third. The 9th pitch of the at-bat from Fagel, coming right on up. And here it is, another foul ball. So Minnesota is the home team. Yep. We just got word that Dave Roberts, in all the mist of free agency and whatnot, just got extended himself. The 10th pitch of the at-bat. Ball 4, and it's now 5-0 Phils. All right. So Henry is up. And the pitch. And there's a ground ball hit over towards shortstop Carlos Correa. The flip over to second, there's 1. Throw over to first, it's a double play. So it's 4-0. Sorry about that, I screwed that up. There's a lot of pitches. Again, we're getting used to looking at the strike zone. The game's not on TV today. So the Phillies leave the bases loaded, and that is going to wrap it up as we go to the bottom of the third. I apologize about that. Bosch call on my end. 6-4-3 double play. You're looking at all these pitches, and then I keep forgetting. I got to look at the green, and you got to look at the red. And there were only 3 green. So it was 2 balls and 2 strikes, and then there were 5 straight foul balls. Whatever. Bottom of the third coming on up. Too bad. So it'll be Bader, Wallner, and Correa coming on up. Dave Roberts and the Dodgers have just agreed to a 4-year extension, and that makes him the highest paid manager in MLB history. So in the midst of all the NFL free agency moves going on, Major League Baseball was like, hold my beer. Let's try to make a move ourselves. All right. Penalty box for JJ. Yeah. I deserve it. No game on TV. I don't understand why they don't do that. It used to be for all the spring training games, it used to all be on cable, and they don't provide it anymore, I guess, because of the way that the landscape of sports media is changing. Dodgers Nation. I've subscribed to them on Twitter because I'm subscribed to a lot of these, coverages, whatnot. But man, they are they get so loud on Twitter over these things. It's funny. Rangel's going to pitch. Alan Rangel comes on in for Seth Johnson. First pitch is down for a ball. Second pitch is a foul ball. In case you're wondering tonight, the Sixers are without Tyrese Maxey, and they will also be without Oubre. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. And that pitch is down and away for a ball, too. If you guys want to see JJ go on a rant, look at last night's game. If you wanted to see JJ get frustrated, that's the game. That post-game show was an all-timer. Two balls, 1 strike, and the pitch is taken down for ball 3. Three-one pitch on the way, and Bader gets on with a walk. And that's how we start off the bottom of the 3rd inning. Harrison Bader, former Boston Red Sox, obviously started off his career with the St. Louis Cardinals. Got to play with, I think he played with Tommy Pham and Randall Grichuk. They had some good outfielders that they drafted on that squad. The pitch, and that's taken down for a ball. Rangel comes set and fires. Throws a 92-mile-per-hour fastball that is foul-tipped. Runner goes in the pitch, and that is taken for a strike. And Bader gets caught stealing over at second base. And there is a good throw by Peyton Henry. And so there is 1 out. How could that be a foul tip and then he goes over to second base? That can't be possible unless it's a foul tip into the glove for a strike. Next pitch is fouled off. So Bader gets caught stealing on the base pads, and there's 1 away. Next pitch to Wallner. Line drive caught at first by Cody Clemens, and 2 away. Vikings signed Isaiah Rodgers. Good signing. I like Isaiah Rodgers. Is he a Darius Slay? No. Is he Quinion? No. Is he Cooper? No. But he has room to grow, for sure. For sure. I think that would be a good move for you. I think that's a good move for you guys. There's a 95-mile-per-hour pitch that's fouled away. Rangel kicks and delivers. The second pitch is in there for strike 2. Correa up to bat. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 4th. It is 4-0 Philadelphia. So they lead it against the Minnesota Twins. Okay. All right, top of the 4th. I wanted to look up something, and I forget what it was. Yesterday's flag shorts have been dropped to your ex. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate that. Probably no highlights today because we can't even watch the game. And it's spring training, you know. Thank God you said Isaiah. Nobody but Dallas deserves Aaron. Yeah. Aaron. So Seth Johnson's day is done. He went 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk. And Pablo Lopez is going back out there again. This is the 3rd time that he's going to sub back in. They're like going back and forth between Brady Figuel and Pablo Lopez. Now that's interesting. Because, like, what if somebody were to audition for, like, that final spot, you know, that final starting pitching spot, and they just, like, altered innings? Not saying that that's, like, what's going on here, but if it, like, came down to, like, the final spring training game, and you get to see a battle between 2 pitchers, that'd be kind of sick. Because you can sub back in the pitchers, each pitcher. It doesn't matter how many times they come in. Aaron Carter's the top Aaron. I'd say Aaron Donald was. I'd say, I guess that the top Aaron in football is probably Aaron Jones, right? Aaron Fox is the top Aaron in basketball. Any Aarons in baseball besides Aaron Rowand, who retired a very long time ago? Oh, Aaron Judge. Duh. That was stupid. The pitch. And there's a strike. Aaron Judge. Yeah, Judge. I'm so stupid. Cal Stevenson just got on with a single to start off the inning. All right, here we go. Rafael Antigua, who got a 2-run single his last time up, takes the first pitch for a called strike. Second pitch is down for a ball. So Pablo Lopez has pitched in 2 innings today. He has struck out 2 batters. And he has allowed 4 earned runs. Of all time, yeah, Hank Aaron. I guess you could go with Aaron Dell in hockey, right? Is Aaron Dell like the best Aaron player in hockey? The pitch nets way up high and inside for ball 2. Cal Stevenson just got caught stealing off of a good throw by Christian Vasquez. And there's one away. And on the next pitch, Lantigua grounds one over towards second base, and the throw over to first to Castro to France is in time. Grounds it over to that's it, second base, yeah. So 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning. The pitch to Bryson Stott is down for ball 1. Pitch number 2 of the at-bat is fouled away. 1-1 pitch. There's a called strike right down the middle. Roberts' extension with the Dodgers is believed to be $32.4 million over the 4 years. Do you think he deserves it? Does he deserve $32.4 million over the next 4 years as the Dodgers manager? 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch, way up high for ball 3. Imagine if the Phillies extended Rob Thompson for 4 years and gave him like $25 million. Next pitch, there's a foul ball. I don't know, is Dave Roberts worth that? Mark says, yeah, he deserves it. Larry did say the other day, it's really hard to, deal with like all the egos and everything. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, there's a foul ball. Cherry Jones is the rich kid that that had every new thing and still couldn't play. It's so true. That's so true. 7 pitches in this at-bat. We're in the top of the 4th. There's 2 outs, nobody on. And the 3-2 pitch, and that is taken for ball 4. That was a sweeper. And he gets on with a walk. So good at-bat by Bryson Stott. That was a very good at-bat. Didn't even get to see the pitches, but from everything that we've seen on game day, you're fouling off pitches, making good cuts, good stuff. I looked up ego in the dictionary and saw Jerry. Oh, we're still in the 4th. Whoops. I put that in the 5th. I think that's what the job should pay. I don't know if Roberts is worth that, but he's their guy, so it's fair. Pitch, and that's taken up high for a ball. It's weird. I still think that Joe Torre's their best manager that they've ever had. But Dave, again, when he brought up the other day that, he's given a very talented roster, obviously, but to be able to manage all those egos with Mookie and with Shohei and Yamamoto and Glasnow and Freddie Freeman. I mean, Freddie Freeman doesn't really have an ego, but to be able to get everybody to gel together, Dave does a good job at that. And I can't lie, he does a good job at that. You're right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The next pitch is down and away. The Broncos and safety Talanoa Hufanga, I guess that's Kyle Hufanga's brother, they have agreed to terms on a 3-year contract worth up to $45 million. And following that, Josh Sweat and the Cardinals have just agreed on a 4-year contract worth $76.4 million. And that also includes $41 million guaranteed. So Josh Sweat another one off the Eagles' books. Bye-bye Slay, bye-bye Rodgers, and bye-bye Josh Sweat. The pitch to Rojas, ground ball hit over towards shortstop. Correa gobbles it up, throws it over to first. The inning is over, and we head to the bottom of the fourth. The Phillies still lead it 4-0, and the Twins are coming back up to bat. So Josh Sweat is gone. He's going to Jonathan Gannon's team, is that right? Yeah. He's playing with Jonathan Gannon again. Eagles also lost Milton Williams to the Patriots, too. So. Come on, Howie. I mean, I'm happy that we got Saquon. I'm happy that we got Zach Bond tied up, but the big domino now is Mekhi Becton, man. None of the former Eagles went to a team that I hate. We just also got news that Dallas Goedert's future with the Eagles is uncertain, with the tight end being dangled on the market, on the trade market, and the team seeking a contract restructure. Good for Josh Sweat to get paid, though. You know what I mean? Good for Josh Sweat to be able to get the bag. The pitch, and there's a called strike. Next pitch underway, there's strike two. Goes with a curveball and then a changeup. Rangel still pitching. 0-2. There's a ball. The 1-2 delivery. Buxton called out on strikes. K is in the chat. Larnack is going to come on up. Still in the bottom of the fourth. Whoever just subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. That bell is loud. We always say if Byron Buxton stays healthy, he could be one of the best players in baseball. I feel like his whole career has just been filled with so many injuries, man. One ball, one strike to Rangel. And the next pitch is in the dirt. Damn, good for Josh Sweat. Like, seriously, good for Josh Sweat. He's getting up to $76.4 million. I'm going to miss Josh Sweat. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to miss Josh Sweat. That's a hard one to let go of. That's a hard one to swallow for me. The pitch to Larnack, line drive, and it's hit out to left field, but it's going to be caught by Rodolfo Castro, and there's two away. Who's going to step in? The Niners just got former Jaguars tight end Luke Farrell. And they just got him on a 3-year contract, according to Adam Schefter, worth up to $20.25 million. I guess that they didn't really have any other option. First pitch is a called strike. Next pitch is a foul ball. And the count is 0-2. Rangel gets set at the letters, kicks and fires. And there's a line drive base hit out to right field for Royce Lewis. And he gets on with a single. So the Niners just got a tight end. Sweaty J was such a great dude. Always loved his interviews and his snickering laugh. Yeah, that's a tough one for me to let go of, but I'm happy that he got paid. You know? It wasn't I didn't think he was going to come back. But now who do we put at edge? We got to get creative. Is there anybody in the draft that we should go after? I don't know. Lewis is on over at first. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch is a changeup, and it's up high for ball 2. And the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. So no more Slay, no more Rogers, no more Sweat, and no more Williams. NFL free agency today is going off. And time called by the batter. I can't wait for trade deadline day on here. That's going to be fun. Doing the trade deadline stream. And the Phillies don't play on deadline day. I feel like in Major League Baseball and just the other sports, like you shouldn't have to play on deadline day. I don't know. Twins just challenged the pitch, and Willie Castro is called out on strikes for out number 3. And there's another strikeout by Rangel. More K's in the chat. Twins challenged the pitch. Willie Castro called out on strikes. They say it's the end of the 4th, so wait, hold up 1 second. They still say it's bottom of the 4th. All right, so the call is confirmed, and it is a strike. Even though it looked like it was a little bit low. No. Looked like it was a little bit low. Marsh, Bowman, and Clemens are due up. Yeah, that's really weird when we say K's in the chat. All right. Today is March 10th. Time is flying by, man. Opening day is 17 days away. Hunter Long signed with the Jaguars for 2 years and $5 million. JJ, are you familiar with Pistol Pete? You mean Water Pistol Pete? Water Pistol Pete. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Basketball legend. Yes. Hunter's here. Hunter, longtime play-by-play with JJ supporter. He was here like when we had 15 subscribers. Absolutely insane. What's going on, sir? How are you? Thanks for accompanying on my 4-hour drive. Unfortunately, the game's not on TV today. It's not on MLB, the MLB app either. So we're just rocking and rolling with this, man. We're scoreboard watching, and we're just waiting to see what we get. So, amen, Brian. Yep. Are you familiar with Pistol Pete? Old-time comedian Jerry Clower had a funny bit on him. I'll have to check it out. Marsh is due up. There'll be Brandon Marsh, Alec Boehm, and Cody Clemens. They're due up in the batting order. Guys, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. It would really help me out. I want to get more people to tune into the Phillies games on here during the regular season. We're also going to be doing Sunday Night Baseball, which will be really, really cool. And want to really do a lot of baseball content. What did Brian say? MLB's first full season without Angel Hernandez. That deserves a round of applause. That is beautiful. I forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. All right, why are we delayed? I feel like that there's something going on, and that the whole bot just stood still or whatnot. Game day is saying that they're still in a break. Sports Scores bot says that they're in a break. Should we try CBS? I don't know. Coke, Levy's, Ford, Chevy, JJ. I saw Hernandez this morning, then I flushed. It was Moosey, John. It was Moosey. Moosey helped you see ghosts. Josh Sweat generated 8 pressures in Super Bowl 59. I'm going to miss Josh Sweat, dude. I know that we couldn't keep him after we signed Zach Bond. I'm going to miss Josh Sweat. I'm not going to lie. It's like now that I see that he's gone, it's like, holy moly. Like the emotion. That's why I trust Howie, man. The emotion aside, you got to put it aside. You just do. Milton got paid. Yeah. Talked about that too. They're all getting paid, which is great. It's good for them. I'm just going to miss Josh Sweat, dude. So we're going to the 5th inning, but it's paused. Nothing seems to be working. Shall we go to the radio? Let's see. It's not working. Let me try to see if I can get this on. Is Kevin Stocker doing the play-by-play? Oh, no, it's Craig Murphy. Okay. All right. Let's go back to game day. If we couldn't sign back any of our guys and didn't add a single player, we'd still have the best roster in football. I'm not sweating it, no pun. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. All right, so what's going on here? It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. They're in the top of the 5th. Let me try CBS. Let's try CBS and see if it's working. CBS. Let's try that. MLB scores. Because ESPN's not working, Game Day is not working now. And ESPN, CBS is not working either. Great. Beautiful. So we're just stuck. And there's no game for us to watch. Cody Clemens is up to bat. And it's taken for a strike. All right, so now we're in the top of the 5th. There's 1 out. Cody Clemens is up. Okay, there we go. I was wondering what the heck was going on. No balls, 1 strike to Cody Clemens. Griffin Jax is pitching. He's going to be their closer again this year for the Minnesota Twins. There's a pickoff attempt over at first base. Marsh grounded out to the pitcher. And now it just stopped working. Beautiful. Clemens is up 1 ball, 1 strike. Clemens will single out to right field. And that's going to put runners over at first and second base, I believe. Castro just walked. And Peyton Henry's up to bat? Is this true? Clemens is up to bat. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. And there's 2 outs. Okay. And the next pitch is up high for ball 3. Okay, so here we are. We're back. We're back in action. They're like ESPN's doing its own thing. Game Day says that's a 3-1 count. 3-1 pitch to Cody Clemens is coming up. Marsh got caught stealing. Clemens hit a line drive out to right field and goes over to third base with a triple. So Cody Clemens with a 2-out triple, and he's over at third. Good, I'd like to see that. Marsh got caught stealing on the pitch right before that. And Bohm was called out on strikes. So we're in the top of the 5th. Clemens just tripled. Okay. Rodolfo Castro's up to bat. Everybody is ahead except for Henry. And Henry grounded out into a double play with the bases loaded. I'm not going to do a post-game show today because I can't really analyze anything because I didn't get to see it. But good for Cody to get on with a triple. That sounds good. Castro's in the box. He's behind in the count, 0-2. And Game Day just froze again. Cal Stevenson's 2 for 2. He's in the hole. Henry's 0 for 2. And the pitch to Castro, swing and a miss. Strikes out swinging, and the inning is over. And it's time to go to the bottom of the fifth. It is 4-0 Phils against the Minnesota Twins. I'd say this is pretty good for us doing it like this. I understand how frustrated it can be for you guys who don't get to watch this and have to deal with it like this. I get it. I understand. Well, the scoreboard just froze on me. So now I can't listen to or see what's going on. Where's the ball hit? How far is it hit? Was it a good catch? Was the pitch really close? My scoreboard's telling me one thing, but you're saying another thing. Jeez. I can understand why it gets confusing when you're just looking at this. Not saying I didn't get it before, because sometimes I'd have to do it this way for radio if I was just trying to follow along with the game. But that is annoying. Padilla's going to pitch to Vasquez as we go to the bottom of the fifth. Seth Johnson pitched for the Phillies today. And Seth did what he had to do. 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk. He didn't strike out anybody. Phillies only have 2 strikeouts today, pitching-wise. We go to the bottom of the fifth, and Padilla is up. Vicente Padilla. Whatever happened to Vicente Padilla? I forgot that we rocked him back in 2009. It was a guy who actually threw hard, but we got to him. Bottom of the fifth, nobody out, and the first pitch from Padilla is in there for a called strike at 92 miles per hour. The top guard is off the market, says Ian Rappaport. The Niners guard Aaron Banks is expected to sign with the Packers as Jordan Love gets another bodyguard. 4 years, $77 million for Aaron Banks at left guard. I think left guard, right? But at the guard position, nonetheless. That's a big move. That is a big move. Packers get a guard. They get another protector. Oh, Larry, you must have missed that. Because I said that when you were on. You must have missed that, though. Maybe you were in an ad break. The Bears just agreed to terms with former Falcons defensive tackle Grady Jarrett on a 3-year, $43.5 million deal. And defensive tackle Roy Robertson Harris is going to the Giants. 2 years, $10 million. Wow. Bottom of the fifth, there's 2 runners on now with 1 out. And this thing is not even updating. Wallner just got on with a single, and now it is. Harrison Bader just got on with a single. And we're in the bottom of the fifth. At least it wasn't Becton, says Denbrew. Yeah, we need to pay Mackay now. Padilla kicks, fires, and the first pitch to Correa is a foul ball. Catherine says Brandon Marsh. Aw. We love Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh is just a good dude. The pitch on the way, and that's high and away for a ball. If Brandon Marsh is our 9th hitter, I think that's fine. If he was your 9-hole hitter, that's good. As long as he bats like 260 or something like that. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the next pitch, and that's down in the dirt for ball 2. The Bears are cooking, says Aiden Laporta. Bears are loading up in the trenches now. They got Grady Jarrett, Joe Tooney, Jonah Jackson, Drew Dahlman, Deo Odeyingbo, and Chris Williams. Grady Jarrett was released today from the Falcons. Already has found a new home, reaching a 3-year, $43.5 million deal with the Chicago Bears. The pitch, and Correa gets on with a walk, and just like that, the bases are loaded with 1 out. Oh boy. We're in a jam. We're in a traffic jam, guys. And we can't see what's going on. Wow. This isn't good. Padilla is not pitching well at all, and now he has to face Byron Buxton. And we have a mound visit. So we all mostly agree that Cody Clemens is making the roster right now, right? Yeah, for sure. So Buxton's up to bat with the bases loaded and 1 out. The pitch on the way. He grounds this one over towards shortstop. Lantigua flips it over to second for 1. The throw to first. Got him. Double play. Woo! Byron Buxton, the face of the Twins, gets a silver platter to come through, and on the first pitch, grounds into a double play. And the inning is over. He got himself out there. I'm sorry. The pitch was on the outside corner. He got himself out. He wanted to hit it so badly. He had one job, or he had one idea in mind, and that was to swing for the fences. And he gets himself out. Wow, 6-4-3. John got it, baby. A 6-4-3 double play. One of the best hitters when healthy in baseball. It's beautiful. Bears are overpaying. Well, they want to protect their guy, Caleb. Becton, come home. Becton, come back. Please. We love you, Mackay. I want him. I want my Becton back, Becton back, Becton back. You guys get the joke. I'm so stoked I finally committed that to memory. Thank you guys for helping me. I got you, John. Appreciate you. Again, I go back and I watch these videos, right? because, again, we're on like every single day, and I think it's like so important to talk about those things. So it's like a really important thing. John's laughing. Chili's backed in back ribs. Ugh. Top of the 6th. Alcala's pitching. And Henry is going to be coming back up to bat. It's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Even the Sports Scores Bot app is quicker right now. It still says Cody Clemens is up to bat, though, on ESPN. It's funny. 1-1, and that is taken outside for ball 2. 2-1, and that is a foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. 5 more subs until we get to 4,900. We're not even able to watch the game today. We're scoreboard watching. Nothing's stopping us. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch, and there's a swing and a miss. And Peyton Henry strikes out. Buxton and when healthy are in every single sentence together. Byron Buxton, Joel Embiid, who else? Jake Peavy, even though he's not in the league anymore. But I've always heard that when Jake Peavy is healthy, he's one of the best pitchers. Mike Trout now, unfortunately. Any football players that are like that? It's like whenever they're healthy. David Njoku. There's a good one. Watch out for David Njoku. It's like when he's healthy, he's one of the best tight ends, and it's just he's always hurt. He always gets hurt. Alcala's pitching to Cal Stevenson, and Stevenson actually has gotten on base 2 times today. What's it now? 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fourth pitch was a changeup. I want my Becton back. Mekhi Becton is a house. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Cal Stevenson, and he flies out. They said that he flies out sharply to left fielder Harrison Bader. How the heck do you fly out sharply? What? He flied out softly to Harrison Bader. Like, how does that happen? Flies out sharply. What? This is stupid. The pitch, there's a foul ball to Rafael Antigua. And he fouls off the next pitch, too. Thank you all so much for being on here, even though we can't even watch the game. We're just scoreboard watching. I know changeup, but what's a slider? A cut fastball, etc. Okay. That takes a little bit more time to explain. I'll try to explain some more pitches during the break. Do you know what an ephus is? Not a lot of pitchers throw that anymore. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It was on a slider. That was the previous pitch. I guess today is a good day for explaining these things. Antigua is going to ground out over to second base. Castro picks it up, throws it over to first, and there's a 4-3 ground out to end the inning. See how I did that? All right. Okay. So you know what an ephus is. Okay. A cutter is basically a cut fastball. Okay? It has like horizontal movement towards the pitcher's glove. Okay, it's a mix of like a regular four-seamer and a slider. That's basically like what it is. It's a mixed pitch of a four-seamer and a slider. So it's like it's thrown like it's a four-seamer, but it has movement to it. I hope that makes sense. They call it gyro spin, which is causing the ball to spin like it's a bullet. And usually pitchers throw it like 85 to 95 miles per hour. This is a cutter. A slider in baseball is basically a breaking pitch that moves horizontally towards the plate. So it's you snap your wrist and the ball spins. And that's like a cross between, I'd say, a fastball and a curveball. You grip it like it's a fastball, right? But the pitcher pulls down on the arm side of the ball, and the slider basically breaks sharply and horizontally towards the glove side. So a lot of times you'll see if somebody wants to throw a pitch that's off the plate or whatnot, right? They'll go to a slider. They'll try to make sure that they fool the hitter where you think maybe it's going to be a fastball, but it just dips. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just dies. It just goes down. So that's basically like what that is. It's a sharp movement with a horizontal cutting action towards the pitcher's glove side. According to Google, that's like what a cutter is. It has like a late break to it, and movement makes it very difficult for hitters to square up on the pitch. As far as the cutter goes. You're too funny. Thanks. I try. We're in the bottom of the sixth. It is 4-0 Phils taking on the Twins, and the Phillies are pitching a shutout. JJ drives it like he stole it. Get out of the bleeping way. Is that what you just said? Get out of the bleeping way. Whoa, we have a lot of chatters to catch up with. We got 44 people on here. Please make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Mod Squad, if you could let everybody know to please hit the thumbs up button, I would appreciate it. Vespi's pitching. 5 pitches, 3 strikes for him. Okay. Brian says, what did Brian say? Oh, I have a sense of humor. I got you. Knuckleball's the only pitch that doesn't have spin, that doesn't spin the baseball. It's anyone's guess where it's going to go. Yeah, it's, you grip it on the knuckles to basically make the ball move. So, like, Tim Wakefield had a very good knuckleball right? Aaron Nola has a good knuckle curve. That's like what they call it. That's what they call his pitch. That's sort of his out pitch. You know? R.A. Dickey had a very good knuckleball for a couple of years. Bottom of the 6th. We got a runner on over at first. There's an 0-1 count. Even the catcher doesn't know. Well, they do signs. So, like, they know what's supposed to come. Yeah. So when they go over signs, of course the catcher knows what's going to come. A slurve is basically a slider and a curveball. Think about the way a slider is thrown and a curveball is thrown. That's basically what a slurve is. It's a breaking pitch that just, has the characteristics of a slider and a curve. Waldron's the only knuckleballer right now. Yeah, who actually throws the knuckleball. Correct. All right, we're in the bottom of the 6th. There's 2 outs. There's a runner on over at first. And the count is 0-1. Ty France is up to bat, former Seattle Mariner player. First pitch, he fouls it off. Any more pitches? There's a lot. Then you got the sweeper, which is sort of a new pitch that they came up with a couple of years ago. Okay. Pitch on the way, and there's a base hit out over towards center field, and Marsh will get over to it, and there's 2 runners on with 2 outs. A sweeper, basically, is another pitch that moves horizontally, and it's another type of breaking pitch. It doesn't have as much break to it like a slider does. It's a lot to explain. You know? On Google, and they're right about this, they say that they break about 15 inches horizontally compared to about 6 inches from a traditional slider. And that is true. I never really thought about it like that. And a lot of pitchers nowadays use that. Shohei Ohtani and Yu Darvish have very good sweepers. Christopher Sanchez, I think, has a sweeper too. 0-2, there's a foul ball to Christian Vazquez. Then you got pitches that aren't really thrown anymore, like the screwball. Does anybody still throw a screwball in baseball? The 2 pitch, and that is outside and high for a ball. Brent Honeywell is believed to be the only current pitcher who throws a screwball. That's it. Vasquez flies this one out over to right field. Stevenson gets under it, will make the catch, and the inning is over, and we head to the top of the 7th as the Phillies still lead it 4-0. The forkball still thrown. What's his name? Still throws it. Who has the forkball now? Kodai Senga. He has a forkball. He threw it a lot against the Phillies. What does a forkball look like? Okay. How do I describe a forkball? How do I describe that? It's sort of like a splitter. It has like a downward spiral to it. They call it a slit pitch, quote unquote. It basically just flows out of your hand rather than just being thrown with any sort of rotation to it, with any sort of spiral to it. You know? It's sort of similar to like a 12-6 curve. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we just talked about the screwball, yeah. Screwball is not really common now. Yeah, a splitter. Jose Alvarado has a splitter. Then there's the sinker, the sinking fastball. There's four-seamer, split fastball, sinking fastball, cutter fastball. Any other fastballs that I'm missing? Two-seamer. What is a two-seam fastball, actually? That's the same thing as a sinker. A two-seamer is also called a sinker, too. Screwball is a reverse slider. That's a good way to put it. Splitter is your favorite pitch. That's a good way to explain it. Just kidding, just kidding. Funderburk, is going to pitch. And Buddy Kennedy's up to bat. Count is 2-1. A palm ball. I don't think that they use that nowadays anymore. It's funny, like you look at like the old like football formations, and it's like the same type of a thing. It's like there's only so many that are used nowadays. It's like shotgun and pistol. Like they sometimes use the I. They don't use the T formation anymore. There's like so many formations that are so obsolete now. You know? It's kind of funny when you think about that. Buddy Kennedy's up, and the 2-1 pitch is inside for ball 3. So this guy went with a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, and I missed the last pitch. We have Yohan Rojas, who's supposed to be coming up to bat, but instead Rafael Marchand will pinch hit for him. I like talking strategy. I like learning about the game. There was a podcast that I really enjoyed that I'm sure some of you are probably familiar with. And that is Inside the Mind. What is it called? Oh my gosh. It's with JJ Redick. Mind of the Game with LeBron James and JJ Redick. And what they did was they actually explained different types of terminology in basketball. Like different types of screens. Like you have a Gortat screen. You have so many types of plays that they would just explain. And JJ always did such a good job at bringing in the whiteboard, and he would actually show visual demonstrations of what certain things would look like. I'm enjoying learning what the pitchers are. Thanks, Brian. Yep. Everyone just throws a changeup now because it moves the same. Yep. Three balls, two strikes. Marchand is in the batter's box. Again, the game's not on TV today, so we're just scoreboard watching. Because why the heck not? Marsh waits in the on-deck circle. In the hole is Alec Bohm. 6 pitches fouled off. I'm even more clueless on football formations. Players I know, the quarterback, the center. I think Saquon's a running back. Yes, he is. He's the best running back in the game. And Gronk was a tight end. What's a halfback? What's a fullback? I have no idea. Yeah. Maybe I should make videos. Maybe I should actually do like some demonstration videos. I've always wanted to do like more tutorials and those types of things, but I would like to have a team to be able to help like film me and do those types of things, you know? Because I think it's like, especially for baseball, there's so many things that you can learn and that's not always talked about on MLB Network, you know? And so there's fundamentals and then there's more advanced things that are in the sport. And I don't know everything. I really don't. But as far as the fundamentals and stuff like that go, I would really like to make videos eventually in the future on how to explain certain things. Why certain things are the way that they are. Why there's certain rules. You know, for novices that are just getting into the game. It needs a digital screen. I need a smart board. They still use smart boards, right? They started implementing them when I was in elementary school. Do they still use smart boards? Gabriel Rincones Jr. is up to bat. All right, I want to see how this guy does. Arroyo just grounded into a double play. Willie Castro hit one over to shortstop Correa and flipped it over to first base. So that right there is a 6-3 double play. Rincones is going to pinch hit for Alec Bohm. Let's see if you can whack one out of here. I also, like, one day, and I was talking about this with somebody last night, I think it'd be so cool to try to get a baseball player on and do a podcast with them where we can sort of go more into strategy and we can sort of learn a little bit more about, like, what goes on in the player's mind when you're playing the field and that type of a thing. Because you go more in depth that way. And there's certain things that people don't say on a broadcast or whatnot. And I feel like that there's an audience for that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch is down and out for ball 3. I think that'd be so sick. Imagine like Garrett Stubbs doing a podcast. That'd be so cool. That would be really, really wild. You know? But baseball, it's hard because you're playing every single day. So just recording that takes a lot. You know? Got to get to the ballpark. You got to do your batting practice. You're there every day. So finding time to be able to do that would be hard. Twins just challenged the next pitch, which they called ball 4, over to Gabriel Rincones. But he's on over at first base, and McIntosh is coming up. JJ and Stubbs pitching podcast. Ugh. We're dancing on our own. Dancing on our own. It's kind of cool. The Phillies dancing on our own podcast. 3 balls, 1 strike. As McIntosh comes on in to face Funderbunk. There's a pickoff attempt over at first, and the throwback is not in time. Top of the 7th, runners are on at the corners. Phillies do lead at 4-0. Again, sorry we were not able to watch the game. But thank you so much for chilling with us, man. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, and that's inside for ball 4. All right, so we got another little rally coming on up for Philadelphia. Let's go. Otto Kemp is going to pinch hit for Rodolfo Castro. George! 4-0 Philadelphia. Raiders have just agreed to terms with Jeremy Chin on a 2-year deal for over $16 million. And the Texans are trading their left tackle, Laremy Tunsil, to the Commanders. All right, first pitch, it's called a strike. Second pitch, it's a ball. Third pitch, it's a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And the Phillies leave the bases loaded again as Kemp strikes out swinging on a slider that was right down the pike. So, it's time to stretch as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Texans are trading Pro Bowl tackle Laremy Tunsil to the Commanders. Another deal just broke. Oh, we were talking about Aaron Banks. Ian Rappaport goes back and says that it's a 4-year, $77 million deal for Aaron Banks, who was on the 49ers, just went to the Packers at left tackle, and gives Jordan Love more protection. It's a whooping $63 million in the first 3 years in a deal, which was done by Kyle McCarthy and Brian Murphy of Athletes First. Wow. Wild. It's 7:09 a.m. there. Wow. Dude, I have got to scroll all the way up on here just to catch up on everything. Second overall pick, Artyom Levshunov will be making his NHL debut tonight for the Blackhawks. Played with Rockford in the AHL during this season and played in 50 games. He had 5 goals, 17 assists, and 22 points. It's pretty cool. I can't believe that Laremy Tunsil left C.J. Stroud. That guy was probably his best protector. Why would they trade him? CJ must be so mad about that. The pitch, there's a called strike. It's a curveball. Koyo Aoyagi's going to pitch. I want to see how he does today. I do. 0-1, and that's taken outside for a ball. So Buddy Kennedy is over at second base. Rafael Marchand is the designated hitter. Christian Arroyo is over at third. Gabriel Rincones is out in right field. McIntosh is still the catcher. Otto Kemp is out in left field. Matt Kroon is playing center field. And Carson Taylor is playing over at first. And Brian Rincon is now the shortstop. So one pitch, and that's taken outside for ball 1. Just updating everything now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch is taken for a called strike 3. Sit him down. Aoyagi with a strikeout. Whew. The only offensive tackle that had more games allowing 0 pressures than Laremy Tunsil this past year was Lane Johnson. And, of course, Lane Johnson is on the Birds. We love Lane Johnson. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We need 5 more to get us to the 4,900 marker. Bottom of the 7th, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even though the second pitch should have been called a strike. We're in the bottom of the 7th. It's 4-0 Phils. Aoyagi comes set. Oh, get ready for this, Larry. Get ready for this deal right here. The Vikings, former Vikings defensive end Patrick Jones II, has reached agreement on a 2-year deal worth up to $20 million with the Carolina Panthers. That is just in. How about that? 2 balls, 2 strikes to Matt Wallner. It's down for ball 3. Panthers have agreed to terms with former Vikings edge rusher Patrick Jones II. Larry, JJ has a deal for you. Next pitch on the way. And it's a curveball. That's grounded out over towards second base. Buddy Kennedy throws it over to first. And there's 2 away. So the Panthers have agreed to terms with former Vikings edge rusher Patrick Jones II. What's up, Hardcore? We're not able to watch the game today, so we're just scoreboard watching. And we're just chilling and watching NFL free agency. 2 balls, no strikes. The next pitch is inside for ball 3. Kelsey just signed a 6-month deal with Swifty Incorporated. What's up, Kevin? How are you, man? The exit velo on Shohei Ohtani's double was 118.5 miles per hour. Dude, I'm trying to look at NFL free agency here. Why are you coming on up? Do I care about the exit velo of Shohei Ohtani's hit? That wasn't even a home run? Absolutely not. But we love Shohei Ohtani. Too much money for a rotational guy at best. This is not NFL news, as the next pitch is fouled away. And the pitch after that is taken for ball 4. So it's a 2-out walk. The Phoenix Suns are likely going to seek 3 first-round picks and a young player in any trade involving Kevin Durant this offseason, says Dwayne Rankin, who covers the Phoenix Suns. So if the Sixers were to go for a guy like Kevin Durant, they would have to probably give up Jared McCain along with the draft pick. And I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. That trade would make no sense. 1 ball, 1 strike. Byron Buxton's up to bat again. Got a pinch runner. There's Ryan Fitzgerald. He replaces Carlos Correa. Next pitch, and there's a strike, 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the batter will call for time. So Loremi Tunsil and a 2025 4th-round pick get traded to the Commanders in exchange for a 2025 3rd and 7th-round pick and a 2026 2nd-round and 4th-round pick. That's the news on that. Next pitch on the way, and that is lined out to right field. Rincones makes the catch, and the inning is over. And we go to the top of the 8th. The Phillies still lead it 4-0, haven't scored since the 2nd inning. But they'll be back. Taylor Swift is from Philly. I honestly can't even name one song. Don't bash my girl. Don't bash her. I'm low-key a Swiftie. She's from the suburbs elsewhere. Don't bash my girl. She's great. She's great. It's all right. Y'all can talk. Y'all can talk. I'm just kidding. But I do like Taylor Swift. That's the one thing that people will learn about me on here, is that I am a big fan of Taylor Swift. The thing is, though, like, with all, people can say, like, whatever they want about her. But, the one thing that they do have to respect, though, is how much of an impact she's made on, like, young female artists, like, in the industry. Like, she really is an influencer. And somebody who has really made, like, such a big impact on so many different people that are in the industry, in the streaming world, and she uses her platform really, really well. She was born in 1989 in West Reading, so out this way. Well, that's why she had an album called 1989. But yeah. Two balls, one strike. Matt Kroon's up to bat. And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. We're in the top of the eighth. It's 4-0 Phils. Going to see her like when she when she did the national anthem at the World Series, that was really cool. 2-2, and that's outside for ball 3. Dante Jackson and the Chargers just reached an agreement on a 2-year, $13 million deal. According to Adam Schefter. It's like football's on today. 3-2 pitch to Kroon, swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes. There's one away. Brian Rincon is up to bat. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, it's in the dirt for ball 2. And the count is now 2-1. George! Chad is going off today. Two balls, 1 strike. We're in the top of the 8th inning. Phillies are 6-8. And the Twins are 6-6. Pitch on the way, and that misses inside for ball 3. The next pitch swung on and missed, and the count is now full at 3-2. Jensen comes set, and the 3-2, and that's fouled away. Three-two pitch, and Rincon gets fooled and strikes out swinging. Just like that. This guy Jensen's doing pretty good. Not gonna lie. He's throwing some pretty good stuff. On deck is Buddy Kennedy. As Carson Taylor steps into the box. 2 outs, nobody on. And the first pitch is taken for a strike. Second pitch is fouled away. They're like so delayed on this stuff now. Apologize if the vertical stream's not working. I'm not really worried about it. We're not really cutting highlights today. Can't watch the game, so again, it's more so of just a chill day. Which is cool. Any more NFL news? I'll be honest with you. So the next pitch is taken for a ball, and the following pitch is taken for a ball. I'm just ready. I'm just ready for opening day, like right now. Like this is a joke. Like now, like I'm in the moment where it's like, can't watch the game. Just get me to opening day, please. I'm ready for Dodgers opening day. Like I'll take that first. Like don't get me wrong, but I just want MLB opening day here. I really do. Bears just got Grady Jarrett on a 3-year deal worth $43.5 million. We reported that. We talked about Dante Jackson. We're keeping up with everything. It's been all eyes on NFL free agency. It's like a national holiday today. The pitch, and Carson Taylor strikes out, and the inning is over. So, they strike out the side, the Twins, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's still 4-0 Phils. But yeah, I'm so ready for opening day. I really am. Mods, I'm happy that you're all chatting. Just continue to remember to tell everybody to hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. Mods, also, I'm not going to do this today, but I am going to start a Discord group just for the mods, okay? So from now on, moving forward, I'm not gonna have somebody become a mod unless they have a Discord account. So, Discord is an app that you can download. I want us to be able to have our own server, just so that other people can have a chance to like talk to other people if there's somebody that's misbehaving and whatnot in chat. I want us to really try to keep this professional. It's cool if you're on here, whatnot. But if you see something's wrong, and I'm not seeing it, I want to have this Discord group. I do. But just remember to tell everybody to hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well, and just have them like this. Luke Kearshaw is going to hit a line drive out over towards right field, and Rinconis is there to make the catch for out number 1. But yeah, so it's just a warning to you guys, just to make sure that from now on, moving forward, I want us to have a Discord group and be able to chat in there if something's going on. That way we can communicate, and it's a lot easier for us to deal with certain things rather than just deal with it all on here, because that's not fair, It's called strike taken on the outside corner. You can access it, though, without the app. You can. You can use it on a desktop, but you can also use the app. The point is that I need you guys to have a Discord. And then before the season, I'm going to make the group, and then I'll have you guys join. And, yeah. Zuniga is up to bat. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's up to pitch, excuse me. Carataya is in the box. One ball and 1 strike. And the pitch, and that's going to hit Diego Cartaya. So he gets on base with a hit by pitch. And that is how they get their first runner in a while. Oh, Ricky Bo's hosting today. Huh. Interesting. Brandon Stevens has just agreed to a 3-year, $36 million contract with the New York Jets. $23 million is guaranteed. I don't know how we feel about that. $36 million is a lot. It's a lot. Mike Ford is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is taken for a called strike. I think that they're going to use the ABS challenge system to challenge this. And it's going to be a 1-0 count. One-0 pitch on the way. And there's an out recorded. And that is going to end the inning. It was a fly out over to right field. And it's time to go to the top of the 9th. Phillies do lead it 4-0 against the Minnesota Twins. They'll be back in just a little bit. Don't you need the app, Discord, and a phone link to it? You just have to have access to it. Like, it's like you could have the YouTube app, but you could also watch YouTube on the desktop. You know what I mean? That's the same thing. Don't you need the app, Discord, and a phone link to it? I don't think so. No. Pro Football Talk just posted, and they just said that, quote, there's no deal yet, whatever that means, for Darius Slay in Pittsburgh. He remains under contract with the Eagles, but has permission to speak to other teams regarding a potential trade. Slay has not been yet released. Eagles still hold his rights. He has permission to speak to other teams. I thought the deal was done. I'm very confused. Top of the 9th here. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to Buddy Kennedy. And the pitch is high for ball 3. So again, in case you're just tuning in, there's no game on. We're just scoreboard watching today. 3-1 pitch. And it's in play. And Kennedy grounds out over to Armando Alvarez. And they'll throw it over to first for a 5-3 put out. So Darius Slay is not on Pittsburgh just yet because the Eagles still have his rights. So that's weird. I don't get that. Top of the ninth. Chat, good job today. Good job today, chat. I love how active people are. You know, just conversing with each other. You know, that's what I want on here. I don't want to feel like I have to read everything, you know? I want people to be talking on here. That's the type of environment that I want. And then, of course, like, you know, if I say something, have people respond to that too. But this is really what I want chat to be. I just want it to be like a nice back and forth environment where we're just all talking loosely. You know what I mean? That's the type of thing I want for my chat. It doesn't matter what game I do too. Like, if it's the Phillies, fine. Like, that's cool. And it probably will be because that's where we're getting our most attention. But if it's for other things, like, I want that too. I want y'all to just be conversing. Like, seriously. You know? Talk. The pitch, there's a ground ball or a fly ball hit out over towards left field. Carson McCuster gets there and he'll make the catch. And there's 2 outs. Never been to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go. One day. One day. I gotta be out of the chair. All right. Time to go to the bottom of the ninth. Marshawn just flied out to right. And the inning is over. Last 3 outs for the Philadelphia Phillies. Out in Jupiter, Florida, right? That's where they're playing today. Hardcore's in Montgomery County. If you come to the Big Island, I'll give you a tour. Are y'all going to meet up? That's cool. That's sick. I like the sound of that. Close out this game. Yeah, I know. I'm ready. No post-game show today because we couldn't even watch anything. I find it weird how Mekhi Becton hasn't even gotten any sort of interest from other teams. Like, we've been hearing all these things that have gone on, and yet nothing about Mekhi Becton from other teams' interest. You know? I find that strange. Got a new pitcher. His name is Francisco. It's Carlos Francisco. This guy throws hard stuff. And Gio Zuniga is going to be replaced by him. Alvarez is up to bat. First pitch is a foul ball. He should get more than Banks. Yeah. I find it weird. Alvarez will fly out sharply to center fielder Macron. I think that's so weird how they word it. Fly out sharply. But there's 1 out. And the Phillies just need 2 more outs to end this game. So again, no post-game show today. Also, Also, no Sixers tonight. I got other stuff that I honestly have to do, unfortunately. So I won't be able to call tonight's Sixers game. It was either this one or the other game for me tonight. And I was like, let's just do this one. Had I known that this game wasn't even going to be on, I probably wouldn't have done it. But it's honestly kind of a lose-lose situation because the Sixers are the Sixers. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That's outside for ball 2. And the following pitch is also outside, even more so outside for ball 3. But yeah. So no post-game show today. Batter's going to call for time after he takes the next pitch, and the count is now full. Three-two pitch, foul ball. It's a good idea. It sounds like a lot of work, though. You got a pitch from the mound. Would be a great segue describing pitches and their different types of angles. Maybe we could get a flash pick of the grip on the screen. Yeah. It's a lot, honestly, for me to just do it on my own. Like, if I had a production crew, like I wouldn't want to just half ass it. Carson McCusker gets on with a single out over to right field, but still is a good idea. And Gabriel Ronconis will get over to it, and there's a 1-out single in the bottom of the 9th. By the end of the season, JJ will be still in. Nah, man. It's just you have to understand. I can't see the game today. I can't watch. So what? So I'm just, we're just scoreboard watching, that type of a thing. What else is really there for me to say? It's a different type of a thing, 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, and there's a line drive double on a ground ball hit out over towards left field. McCusker will go on over to third, and the game continues. Packers are signing former Raiders cornerback Nate Hobbs. All right, no balls, 1 strike, and the next pitch is taken for strike 2. It was actually a foul ball right at the knees. It's a very good idea. It's a really good idea. It's just that when you're doing it by yourself, that's the type of thing that I would want to have somebody else do it with me. If I ever got a production team, that type of a thing, or if I ever got an assistant, that would be kind of cool, No balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. 2 gone. Okay. 1 more out. So Ryan Fitzgerald gets called out on strikes. And the Twins are down to their final batter. Lenna says one day you will. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's cool. I'm embracing this grind, man. Highs, lows, everything. It's so beautiful. But yeah, no Sixers tonight. We're taking the night off, and I got some other things to do anyways. You know. But during the regular season, we're not taking nights off. I know that I keep saying that, but we're not taking nights off during the regular season for this. Unless, God forbid, something happens. And if there's a day where I really genuinely need to just take the night off, of course, I'll let you guys know. But I'm saying that I'm not posting this stuff. I'm not posting that I'm not doing the Sixers game tonight, in the announcements. Not doing that. You know. We're coming back though full strength for Phillies regular season. Better, stronger, faster. All right, here we go. Base is loaded now in the bottom of the ninth. The first pitch was taken for a ball. Fitzgerald just walked. They actually overturned the call, and there's one out. That's weird. They challenged it. Didn't even say that they challenged it, but whatever. So there's still one out. 1-0 pitch. It's in play. What's going on? Uh-oh. It's in play, they say. Come on, hurry up. Prado flies out to right. So it's an RBI sacrifice fly. Everybody tags up. And it's a 4-1 game with 2 outs now. Some people are saying Tanner McKee QB1 next year. Yeah, they're smoking. They're smoking. Mick Abel's going to make a start tomorrow. The Patriots are signing Arizona Cardinals defensive tackle Khyiris Tonga to a 1-year, $2.7 million deal. First pitch in this at-bat, it's taken for a strike. So Minnesota down to their final out. Kearshaw, it's all up to him. (4-1) Phils. They have runners on over at second and third, the Twins. Prado just flied out to right. And the pitch to Kearshaw, he grounds this one over towards the pitcher. And this should do it. The throw over to first is in time. And that's it. So the Philadelphia Phillies, they do get the win. Kearshaw grounds out to Carlos Francisco, who got into a little bit of a jam in that 9th inning. Seth Johnson gets the W, and the Phillies win their 7th spring training game and are now 7-8 on the season in spring training. All right. Tonga's a former Viking. I liked him. Wow. Any other news? The Commanders are paying Tunsil, Debo, and Lattimore $56.9 million in 2025. It's wild. All right. Yeah, man. So, Phillies get another win in the books. Short post-game show today. Cool to see Cal Stevenson get a couple of hits. Again, I didn't get to watch the game, so I can't really assess a lot of things today. But it was kind of nice to see Cal get a couple of hits. Stott had an RBI single and also got on with a walk. Bohm continues to hit in spring training. And that's great. That is really awesome to see. Saw that Lantigua had a 2-run single. So, not really much juice in this one. Not really a lot of things that we were able to take into stock. The starters really didn't even play today except for Marsh, Stott, and Bohm. That was pretty much it. But yeah, tomorrow is Mick Abel Day. Who do we play tomorrow? Hit the sub. 5 more people, man. Yep. It's not gonna happen today. I've learned that, and that's fine, because we weren't able to watch the game, and it is what it is, you know. Who pitches tomorrow? Or sorry, who do the Phillies play tomorrow? Let's look at the schedule. Tomorrow they play Boston. They play Boston at 1:05. Okay. Should be a good game. So, all right. That's pretty much it for me. Good win for the Phils. I'm not going to be on for the Sixers game tonight. All right, I got other stuff that I got to do, and I got to take the night off, and I'm not really too concerned about it. If I said that I was going to really try to, do post-game shows and whatnot, which I am doing for the Phillies this year, but there's just no point in doing it tonight. There's no point in doing the Sixers game tonight because I need a night off, and I have other things I got to get done. All right. Love you all. Lila Tov. Good night. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Go Phils.